Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Amanya Sharifa Namsi. I'm a marriage counselor and life coach at Let's Fix It, individual and couples counseling. Nenga Oraledo, Nkoledeko Heritage Family Center in Nansana. And every other Thursday, inshallah, Njakuba Nsangiwa, Eranga Nsumeseza Mutfochechim. A brief introduction about Heritage Family Center. It's the first registered training marriage center that focuses mainly on premarital counseling. As we all know, it helps ensure that you and your partner have a strong, healthy foundation starting up, giving you a better chance for a stable and satisfying marriage. Heritage yewayo okutegeka bagenda bufumbo babuyingire nga kye bayingiramu bakitegeera bulungi era n'okusomesa already ababulimu to help build stronger and better families to both men and women from different backgrounds, cultures, religions. And in addition to instilling and restoring family values, it has a vocational program, also known as the Family Business, that caters for financial and material needs for those in need of it. Isn't that beautiful? But I'll leave all the information that you need to reach Heritage Family Center or me at the end of the video. So in today's video, I will discuss the 5 love languages, a concept developed by Gary Chapman, and more love languages that people have discovered themselves that worked for them, and how you can include them in your daily interactions with your partner. We all may relate to most of these love languages, but each of us has one that speaks to us the most. Discovering you and your partner's love language and speaking that love language may create a better understanding of each other's needs and support each other's growth. Banji wanotuka kasanti tumanyi okulaga bannaffe love. Era n'osanga nga omwami abeera abuuza omukyala kiki ekitakoledde mukazi gwe, ennyumba nkuwadde, emmotoka nkuwadde, I have done everything, but you're still complaining nti sikwagala. What more do you want me to do? Naye nga mwana wattu oyinza okusanga nga munno wasingira okuwulira laavu oba wasingira okutegeera laavu nga gy'olirira mu quality time nga yandiyagadde singa oba osobola okomewo kewaka omuwa obudde undivided attention otuuleko naye munyumyemu musekemu nga ye munno we yandiyagalidde okukola ki okuwulira laavu. So for many of us, we are so sure that we are expressing affection to our partners, but I don't think we truly take time to make sure we're communicating it in the way that our partners want to receive it. Because, even love can sometimes get lost in translation, especially when 2 partners speak different love languages. These 5 languages are different ways of expressing and receiving love. Love language number 1, words of affirmation. There is quality time, there is receiving gifts, there is acts of service, and there is physical touch. Combine because each one is important and expresses love in its own way. Learn your partner's and your own love language. This will help create a stronger bond in your relationship. You see, not everyone communicates love in the same way, and likewise, people have different ways they prefer to receive love. So love language number 1, words of affirmation. People with words of affirmation as a love language value verbal acknowledgements of affection, including frequent I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and often frequent digital communication, like texting. Written and spoken shows of affection matter the most to these people. These expressions make them feel understood, appreciated. Oyinza okubuuza nti ani alina obudde obubeerawo nga awaana musajja obanga awaana mukyala, but hey, verbal compliments don't have to be so complicated. The shortest and simplest phrases can be the most effective. Muno n'omugamba gwe nga akatete kakunyumidde Sarah, haje kirebo ekyo mashallah, akapale nga kakunyumidde leero. Something so small can make a very, very big difference. Omuntu wa love language ya words of affirmation mwangu nnyo wakusanyusa. For starters, tebyetaaga na ssente. Mwerezayo ka text n'omugamba baby I miss you, walidde ka lunch, hey baby nkwagala nnyo, Acknowledging and recognizing their efforts, praising them with kind words lets them know that they are valued. A few words can make a world of difference if your partner has this love language. Compliments can go a long way. And on the other hand, munno wabanga love language ya words of affirmation. Hostile and insulting comments could really hurt them pretty bad. So munno waba abadde alina akalungi kakoze ne weefula nti oba oluusi tokalabye oba n'omubuuza nti simanyi olowooza gwasoose olowooza okoze nnyo, you know, obuntu ng'obwo tulina okubureplacingamu ne something as kind and nice as I'm so proud of you. Omukyala namanya nawasa mugezi, omusajja namanya nawasa mugezi. Tukyuseemu toyina kyovaako, this costs you nothing. Love language number 2, acts of service. If your partner has acts of service as their primary love language, they focus on specific actions that show you care and understand them. Cooking a meal, helping them with the children are all acts of service. They require thought, time, and effort. Kati ndowooza abaami muli museka ani alina obudde obufumba emmere ng'omukyala waali. First of all, we have the best example to follow. Omubaka sallallahu alaihi wasallam weyabeeranga maka ge yayambangako abakyala be n'emirimu. So who are you not to want to do that for your wife? You know, omukyala akola Monday to Monday emirimu gy'ewaka. Kikujjako kijasa okufunayo only a day. N'omugamba nti sit, let me cater to you. Kankufumbire kachai, kankuleetere emmere. Omuntu wa love language acts of service, they value when their partner goes out of their way to make their life easier. Akomyewo waka munno mbutuufu omulaba akooye, abaana n'emirimu gimukoyeza. Mufeeko. You know, don't wait for her to first take care of the kids. Abanaaze, abawe emmere, abeebase, ate amala gy'akole ki? Ate amala adde ku ggwe. This love language is for people who believe that actions speak louder than words. Unlike those who prefer to hear how much they're cared for, people on this list like to be shown how they are appreciated. Doing the smaller and bigger chores to make their lives easier or more comfortable is highly cherished by them. So munno wabanga love language ye acts of service. Faayo nnyo okulabanga obaako ne by'omuyambako. Totuula ku ssimu n'obeera ku TV omugamba baby I love you naye ng'omulaba afiira mu ffumbiro, emirimu gimutta, omuliro gumwokya. Get off your chair, jangu obeeko ne ky'omuyambako awo ategeere nti indeed you really love her. Love language number 3, receiving gifts. This is a pretty straightforward love language. Abakyala eno tusinga ogitegeera eno love language ya receiving gifts. You feel loved when people give you visual symbols of love. And it's not about the monetary value, but the symbolic thought of the item. People with this style recognize and value the gift-giving process, the careful reflection, the deliberate choosing of the object to represent the relationship, and the emotional benefits from receiving the gift. People whose love language is receiving gifts enjoy being gifted something that is both physical and meaningful. The key is to give meaningful things that matter to them. It doesn't have to be mad expensive, although wobodinamu kasente siba lwaki muno tomugulira iPhone 12. Omanyi fe abaami twabamanyiza bu socks ne bu vest. So if your partner's love language is gifts, bugule, you buy them. Socks, vest, just buy them. Something as simple as picking up their favorite ice cream after a long week can make a huge impact. Katunosanga nza yagala gonja owe wange yantegeera. Era wakoma wakanga tamulese, that is the first thing I'll ask. Hey, chogamba Joyce tebadde yo gonja. You know, for me that would mean a lot. Yeah, I think it's just 2,000. But you see, the most important part of the gift is the thoughts and meaning behind it. You know, okay, that was thoughtful of you. Olaba achijukide. So birthday tambuleka kuyitawo. Remember, oh, she was born on this day. Kamugulire yo kano. Oh, today is our anniversary. Kamugulire yo kano. Hey, you know, manyamuno. This is how they feel loved and appreciated. So, engoye zaidi mwazivaako naye katusubire nti kati now that you've understood how important giving gifts is for some of us, tujja kuddayo tutereezeemu. Love language number 4, quality time. Many of us misunderstand this love language. Oli naabuuza munne nti jjo tetwagenze ffembi ku mukolo gwa John. Kati ogamba biki nti sikuwa budde. Banange, this love language is all about undivided attention. No phones or any other distractions or interferences. If this is your partner's primary love language, they don't just want to be included during this time as if obayamba buyambi. No, they want to be the center of your attention. They want you to look at them and them only and make sure to intentionally dedicate time together without all the distractions. This will help them feel comforted and appreciated in the moment. So please don't postpone time together. or be absent during your time together, it can be exceedingly hurtful to your partner because it makes them feel like you care more about other things and other activities other than them. Yet they have a strong desire to actively spend time with you, have meaningful conversations with you. So tugezeko nnyo okulaba nti we make time. Toberawo nongamba nti tetwagenze kulumba FMB. Hey, tetwakoze kino FMB. But you see, twabadde kulumba nga waliwo abantu abalala. How about you just give me time, just me alone. Let's sit down together, watch a movie, tunyumyemo. It's very beautiful. Love language number 5, physical touch. To people with this love language, nothing is more impactful than the physical touch of their partner. Naye okimanyi nti waliwo abantu abamu nga bakoma okwekuba hug ku mikolo gy'okwanjula. Ne baba batambula makubo ngizo okugamba tebeemanyi. People who fall under this love language aren't necessarily into over the top PDA. No. But they feel more connected and safe in a relationship by holding hands, kissing, hugging, cuddling, etc. If physical touch is your partner's love language, they will feel unloved without physical contact. They want to feel you close by, not just emotionally, but physically. All the words in the world will not change that. People with physical touch as their love language feel loved when they receive physical signs of affection. Era tubeereyo nga twegeya, shimanya omusajja tankwata nako, yandeka kiss. Tuba twegeya because most of you mukoma okutukwatako in the bedroom. Outside the bedroom, mubanga abatatumanyi. So if this is my love language, I value the feeling of warmth and comfort that comes with my partner's physical touch. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming and serve as a powerful emotional connector for people with this love language. People who communicate their appreciation through this language, when they consent to it, feel appreciated when they're hugged, kissed, and cuddled. So 5 love languages ezimanyidwa etano tuzirabye, but like I said earlier, people have introduced more love languages. Yes, Gary Chapman, Yazula Ziri, after 10 years of research. But there are more that have come up, and the one that I found most interesting is consistency. Jensinzo kwaganamo. Whatever you do it habitually and without loss of enthusiasm. There is nothing people with this love language appreciate more than someone who consistently offers the version of themselves that ignited their initial interest. Lero tobeera muntu gyendi ate nkya nobeera ensolo. Lero tobeera muntu gyendi ate nkya nobeera stranger. And if I were asked to give relationship advice in under 1 minute, I would tell everybody to be consistent. Mujjukira wano nga tukyekwana, twabeeranga balungi nnyo eri bannaffe. We would always call to check in. We would go out on dates. Obulawo nga bubuweereza, ennyombo zaabeeranga fair. We wouldn't escalate them. Twalinga tuwulira birungi byokka. Alina eddiini. They are so kind. Afaayo. etc. But you see, after a while, toddamu biwulira. Gamba, omuntu gwe nagamba nga nti akoze bw'ati. Kati tuyinza kikkiriza. You can't believe what they're doing. You can't believe how the woman talks to me. You can't believe this. And I'm not saying things have to remain the same after years, but there are some things that should be maintained. Bimwakolanga nga mukyekwana bye byabatwagaza. Oba naffe bye twakolanga nga mutukwana, we understand that bye byabatwagaza. So that's the consistency I'm talking about. But unfortunately, many of us start behavior patterns that we cannot maintain nga mutukwana wano. Ne mutuwa a fake version of you. Wana follows ne tuwa a fake version of us. Some of us pretend to love things that fall outside of the realm of our natural behavior. Atenga chichamu, because you see, in the end, tojja kusobola kumalako nacho. So that is why many of us, you see, we feel disconnected after a while. But if you try to understand what your partner likes and keep doing those things consistently, it will make a huge difference. An example, if you used to go out in the beginning, you know what? Friday is date night. So we cannot go out like how we used to. But how about Friday? We have a date night together to go out. Even if we can't go out, let's bring the date night at home. Yeah? And I want to say that what will put these actions in place is communication. Muno wotamugambe chikolera tajja chimanya. Waliwo yangamba nti munne yamugambe ebyo I love you byobeera ngamba biteeke ku mobile money. Nasoberwa, but for me I got the point. So if you're telling me I love you, I miss you, ngamba biteeke ku mobile money, I'm clearly telling you that my love language is money. So act accordingly. Butoyinza mala mwaka nga munno tomwaddeyo ka upkeep. Munno tomwaddeyo ka sente ka just for just, you know? Tegeera munno. Find your type of love language and mark the ones that resonate with you. How do you show love? What do you complain most about in the relationship? What do you request or actively need from your partner on a day-to-day basis? The one you resonate with the most is your primary love language. Muno jumugambe na yajimanye. And please take note. It is important not to use the love languages as a universal solution to remedy issues. It's clear we need more skill sets than those in our toolkit to face problems that may exist below the surface of our relationship. Yes, love languages are a useful tool to improve how we communicate and express ourselves to each other, but they shouldn't be all and end-all solution for happiness. Instead, it should function as a starting point that sets couples on a journey to meet each other in a more profound way and self-regulate better. But the work shouldn't stop there. For more personalized assistance, find me at Heritage Family Center on Thursdays or Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.